Okay, I'm here in my Emacs dashboard and I'm going to show you how my consult.gh package works. In this first video, I'm going to show you how to search for user accounts on GitHub and see their repositories. So I'm going to do meta X and look for consult.gh orgs. And as you can see, it's asking me for searching GitHub users organization, and it's suggesting my main account for completion because I've configured the package and it knows my main GitHub account. But right here, I'm going to search for some other accounts, let's say org Rome, for example. Okay, and it loads all the repositories that belong to the account org Rome. There are 7 of them, org Rome UI, etc. And if I navigate over those candidates, I get a preview buffer up here in the preview buffer that is shown in org format. That's because I've configured the package again to convert everything from Markdown to org format because I prefer to look at these files in org format. And just to show you what I can do here, I'll go in this README file and I fold this installation. Okay, let's look at configuration here, for example. You can see I have some source code blocks, and since I am in an org buffer, I can just evaluate and execute it, or if I want, I can copy this code somewhere else. And I'm doing all of this without cloning the repository or saving this file on my local drive. There is a copy of that file in the system temporary directory that once you restart your computer or start a new session, it will be cleared. But I haven't really saved this file in any permanent format anywhere on my computer right now. And you can see I can just navigate through, read the README file, figure out what this package is about, and decide how I want to use it. Now let me go back to the mini buffer and cancel this search, and it brings me back to the dashboard. And now I'm going to do a second search. This time I'm going to try to look for multiple accounts. So I go back to consult.gh orgs. So I'm going to use org Rome again, and this time I'm going to add Doom Emacs. And as you can see now, I can see Doom Emacs account. And if I go up here, you can also see that I have org Rome repositories in the mini buffer list. And since I'm using Vertigo, I can use key bindings of Vertigo that allows me to switch between different groups. So this is the org Rome account. This is Doom Emacs. And I'm using consult, so I can also use consult narrowing function here to only focus on org Rome repositories here. Let's go back. All right, so now you can see you can look for different accounts, multiple accounts even, see the repositories, see the README of those repositories. And then in future videos, I'm going to show you how you can use these repositories, browse files, etc. Now, for now, let's do one more search, and this time I'm going to look at an account that has a lot more repositories, Alpha Papa. And you can see it will take a little bit of time to load all those repositories. But once I pull the 736 repositories here in this mini buffer format, I can now search and narrow things down. Let's say I want to look at all the repositories that are related to org mode. So I go like that, and now I can see all the repositories by Alpha Papa that are probably related to org mode. And for example, I go over this org WC, and this is a word count library for Emacs org mode. So you can see how this can be very useful to quickly find repositories of interest inside Emacs without leaving Emacs, without going to the browser. And just for comparison, I'm going to try to show you what it looks like if you wanted to do this in Firefox. So let me pull Firefox here, and let me search for Alpha Papa on GitHub. Adam Porter, Alpha Papa. Okay, so he has 736 repositories here. And if I browse those repositories, of course, I can do the same thing here and search for org. But now I have to select each of these repositories separately, one at a time, go to each link, look at the README, and I don't really have this kind of quick view of them to see what they are about or what I'm looking for. So you can see that inside Emacs, I can actually be more efficient than using the browser and trying to find the repositories I'm interested in.